Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and the second part of my Empire campaign. We're playing as Balthazar Gelt, he with the golden mask and maybe golden other things. We don't know. We're not sure. We haven't checked, nor are we going to. We fought quite a tricky battle last time. We lost Lothir Huss, who is a warrior priest who went around, he went across the breadth of the Empire, looking for young men with their shirt off. And he found the avatar of Sigmar. Volkmar? No, it wasn't Volkmar, it was Vulcan? Anyway, he was a blacksmith. He had two little hammers and his shirt off most of the time from what I remember. And then he died. So that was fun in the end times. So of course the end times are rubbish, so we don't pay much attention to them. Anyway, so we've got the Empire rebels are running for their lives back to Fellheart. We should be able to catch up with them next turn fairly easily. We're going to just spend some time just replenishing and recruiting some more units, and we'll chase them down next turn. No problem, we've got this. Money is getting a little bit tight. We could do with some more. Once we've got the entire province under our control, we'll go and do the little quest battle. And once we've got that, I suspect we'll probably have orcs on our doorstep. That tends to be what happens. Generally, anyway. And of course, they've got multiple targets they can hit, and they can underway. So it's all good. Because we've currently got two completely undefended settlements, soon to be 3. Scarsticks to our south, we've got Kemler to our north, and Greenskins to our north as well. Sometimes Bretonia takes out the Greenskins, and when that happens it's very useful, but it's not generally what actually does happen. So yeah, you're going to run back to Fellheart. You can't recruit any more units, so you're a bit stuffed.
What?
So we're going to go and chase you down, but first... so we're upgrading Helmgart, that's all very good. We knocked down the building here because I wanted... Let's get... I'm tempted to do... Does Altdorf give income... Okay, what we're going to do... I think it makes sense to get the Weaving House, so we'll get the Weaving House, and then we will go and chase down the last rebels. Really? Alright, I guess we'll have to fight it then. I feel like you really can tell the difference between the old battle maps and the new ones. There's definitely a style, isn't there? So we've got an Archlector here. There's an Archlector. He's got 2 hammers. It's a bit greedy. Some people don't even have 1. Honest to God. And they've set up in this really odd formation. What is this? Sort of crescent formation. Don't know. Outriders on the flank there. It does mean that one of their flanks is like right next to our unit, so we're just going to move up some crossbowmen there and you know, shoot them from every direction basically. So Free Company Militia moving up. We've got the Outriders on the flanks. Mortars opening fire as well. And this is not going to go particularly well for them. I'll be honest. Getting absolutely riddled. Some of our Outriders taking some fight. You can see just one volley of missile fire there. Did quite a lot of damage. And reduced our leadership to... Hang on. To what? It's like 36 at one point. These guys got 59. Eh? What? Bit odd. Never mind. Anyway, so these spearmen advancing. There we go. Through a hail of fire again. We're going to pull our militia back. Don't want them getting caught out away from the main army, but more than happy to let them get a few more volleys in. Gehenna's Golden Hounds, not a particularly good use of that spell. Didn't really do much damage. because their units are in these sort of weird spaghetti lines. I'm not quite sure why, but whatever. So we're going to charge in. Yes, there we go. Pretty good. But they're going to really start racking up kills quite quickly. I think it might be because they're wrapping around our units. That's the only thing I can think of, because like they've killed 9, we've killed 3. As you can see, they're opening fire on the Great Swords because the Great Swords don't have shields and are high value units. But we're taking out their crossbows. You can actually use this against the... If I was to back these Great Swords off, their crossbows would advance to try and continue to be in range of them. And you can actually use that against the AI to sort of force them into position if you want to. I mean, it's not a big deal, to be honest. You can do. It's up to you. 6 kills versus 24. What the hell? I know there's less of them, but still. 28 versus 17. Sure. Okay. Alright. What about these guys? 6 kills. 7 kills. I mean, our centres are looking a little bit ropey, but that's why I've got these spearmen back here, just in case. So we're taking out the crossbows, firing on them. In comes the Archlector. We don't really have a way of dealing with him, since Lothir's a little bit dead. And Balthazar would get his head kicked in by old 2-hammer Archlector over there. These swordsmen, I think, are probably taking... Holy crap, these swordsmen killed 43! What the hell? How? What the... Okay, sure. It doesn't matter, though, because the enemy army is breaking and running. We can get some surround on these spearmen now. They're going to break and run, this Archlector. I mean, he may have 2 hammers. He doesn't have a shield, though, and that seems like that would be a good idea at this point in time. So he's going to be running off, taking fire. Yeah, he's getting shot by crossbows, shot by guns. We're surrounding him. Yeah, he's taking a lot of fire. Taking a lot of fire. What's he cast on himself? That's what I want to know. He's got Plague of Rust on him. That's right. Cast Plague of Rust on him, so that's reduced his army to 65. And yeah, he very bravely, he's going to run away. I can't really blame him. Okay, well that's Boris dealt with. How do these guys kill so many? That's what I want to know. Like 60 and 43. Really? Oh, we've got a brass cleaver. That's actually quite nice to have. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's occupy Fellheart. So we've got the entire province under our control, and the Empire Successionists have been defeated. We've got a brass cleaver, which is pretty good, actually. And a pit fighter. Men fight better when their livelihood, not just their lives, is at stake. Well, I guess that's true. We've got some more growth here. Now, this is pretty good, actually, because you get more growth from the pastures, and we've got a farm here, so that's even more growth. So hopefully, this should start to get our growth on the go, and we can get these cities upgraded as soon as possible. I'm tempted to get Glittering Robe, because that plus 60 armor. It's going to make you pretty bloody tanky. Okay, what we want to do is we want to go and do this, but it is in friendly territory.
By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
Can I have a defense? Do I want a defensive alliance? Oh, I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do.
Your reach exceeds your grasp, son of Sigmar. Leave while you...
It's really difficult to get... I mean, Ostend hate my guts.
What?
Which, I mean, come on, guys. You don't... Oh, you don't like Talabecland. Well... That's just... Yeah. Okay.
Who calls?
Middenland, though. Boris.
By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
Come on, Boris. Be a lad.
I'll ignore that.
I feel like there's not much... Especially early game, it's very difficult to engage in diplomacy, I find. Because the AI is just resistant to it, and so it just gets worse. Never mind. Let's... public order is not great. It should get better. I would like the... I mean, the growth isn't huge, though, is it? More tax rates? I mean, we don't have a huge amount of money coming in anyway, really. 56, 56, 56, 490. I mean... Let's go with growth for the moment. Let's go with growth. Go. We're going to replenish. That's good. What I do want, though, is in 2 turns, Helmgart will finish upgrading. And then we can... Oh, but Marienberg. I mean, Marienberg...
I am ready. Are you?
Could we take Marienberg?
The Empire.
I don't know if they've got any more units hanging around. That's the only problem. If they've got any more armies sort of wandering around, that could be problematic. But I mean, we could just get in there.
I am innocent.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Do not waste my
And
protection.
that. 1 turn of replenishment, and then I think we're going to just see if we can grab Marienberg. Because if we can grab Marienberg, assuming like nothing bad happens in the meantime, we might. If we can take Marienberg is worth losing Helmgart or Eilhart or Grunberg. Frankly, I could happily lose those. Well, not happily, but it wouldn't be a problem if it. I could accept it and then retake it later. Taking Marienberg though is really, really good. It can be difficult to keep a hold of though, because it's low level, it takes ages to build up, it can be a bit of a struggle to sort of get it to a good... to get it to the point where it does give you lots of money, but it does give you some money to start off with. Just gives you more money later.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquests spreads far and wide.
Okay, okay, go on, bugger off. Okay, even the worst emperors in history, and, to our shame, there have been many, could claim to have been more than one province under their rule. To truly bring the empire back to greatness, the throne must exert its power to provinces further afield. Okay.
By the comet. I am ready. Are you?
Okay, we're not going to wait. We're going to go for it. This is very ballsy.
I shall be victorious.
But we're going for it. We're going for it. We're going... Oh my... They do have another army. And this is going to be a tough fight. But one I believe we can win. It's going to be a tough fight. We don't really have the units for taking a gate like this. Really, I should have waited for siege towers, but unfortunately, they've got a second army nearby. Probably within 1 turn's march would be my guess, so we need to take this in 1 turn. And even then, it could be tricky because there's orcs nearby. Anyway, we've got the Free Company militia heading towards this part of the wall. They were hidden in the forest, and they've come out. They're going to climb up the wall, while the rest of our infantry hit the gates. That's the plan, anyway. Bit of fire there from our mortar, doing some good stuff. Nice work. Going to get some bombardment in there as well. Okay, so far that's looking pretty good. So metal spells are very, very cheap for Balthazar, so we can really use him to good effect here. Really bombard the crap out of the defenders, especially if they're all bunched up. The mortar as well is going to do really, really useful. Be really, really useful here. Unfortunately, they are going to take a little bit of fire. That's why the crossbows. I maybe should have kept the spearmen back. Basically, this is to try and keep the mortar safe, because they will just keep shooting. There's not much we can do about it. So we're chopping down the gates, climbing up the walls. Up these guys come. Magical pocket ladders. I mean, you're being led by a wizard, so maybe trust the wizard. I don't know. We're going to get Gehenna's Golden Hound. Is this Gehenna's Golden Hounds, or is it? I can't remember what happens here. There's either Metal Storm or... I think I do a Gehenna's Golden Hounds at some point near here. Somewhere here? Is it now? Now. 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 Oh, look at the carnage. Causing absolute devastation there. Balthazar, how many kills did you get, buddy? Let's try and find you. There you are. 82 kills. 82 kills. And the gate's down. Actually, I mean, he's over 100 kills with one spell, which is pretty effective. He had 0 kills before the Gehenna's Golden Hound. You can see the devastation left there, which was amazing. So now we just need to fight our way into the city. They do have a great cannon, which pointed at the gates. But fortunately, they can't actually sort of hit us, which is probably just as well. Otherwise, they would cause horrendous casualties. They held the militia up on the walls, and we're going to try and lay down a hail of fire. A hail of... Okay, it's not quite a hail of fire. Not quite the hail of fire I was expecting, but they do have some units coming to engage us. They've got some swordsmen, some halberdiers, and some Free Company militia. Less than ideal. I kind of wanted to try and sneak over the wall undetected, but it has drawn a lot of units off from the centre. We're going to push into the city because I'm a little bit worried about the cannon just opening. Because if the cannon opens fire on this blob, the sheer amount of damage it would do doesn't really bear thinking about. So we're going to just push on and try and break through. We need to try and take out this cannon. Have I been trying to focus it with a mortar? I can't remember. I think I'll just let the mortar do its thing. Just whatever it wanted. So we are inside the city. We just need to cut our way through the defenders, and we should be fine. Although our leadership is really low. Why is it so... Wait, what's going on? Attacked by artillery, attacked in flank, damage is... What? What? Not by our artillery, surely? Okay, sure. Now we've got another Gehenna's Golden Hounds going on down here, right on the cannon. As you can see, that's caused... I mean, that's destroyed a swordsman unit completely. So that's good stuff. Mortar opening fire, that's good. Our leadership is horrendous. Ow! Yeah, that's what I didn't want, the cannon opening fire. Fortunately, I think it's trying to pick off the Outriders, which I'm kind of... I mean, if it's going to pick something off, the Outriders are probably the best option. Let's try and take out this cannon, because I don't like cannons. And yes, there we go, they're running away. Excellent. So we're just trying to force ourselves through into... We've got some Empire Knights here. We've got the Empire Captain. They do have two. They've got an Empire Captain and a General, and that's going to be really difficult for us to deal with. Over the other side of the wall, we have managed to rout these halberdiers, and now 3 units of our Free Company militia are free to do as they want, to do as they please, any old time. Meanwhile, these Free Company militia are just holding back these units down here. We're going to try and get the mortar to open fire on them, maybe try and do as much damage as we can. Balthazar has been very, very busy. He's up to 175 kills. I can't really use Gehenna's Golden Hounds, because if I do... I mean, if we use it here and it starts to track into my units, I would just kill most of my army, so wouldn't be the best. We've been blocked on every side over here, and these guys not very happy. What's going on here? Attacked in the rear. What? No, you haven't been. You're fine. What are you whinging about? And our great swords trying to deal with these halberdiers, who are actually holding their own quite successfully against the great swords. They do have very high defense. We're trying to take them down with some magic, try and break them. That worked quite well. Cleared a nice big space there. Did a lot of damage. It's good work. There's the Empire Captain. So we're still trying to chop our way through. These Empire Knights are proving very, very resilient. We don't really have any anti-large units, but militia coming around the flank. If we can hold them here and move our militia in, we can just shoot them in the rear, and they won't be able to do anything about it. So as long as our army holds, and it seems okay, then we should be fine. So we're going to take out these Free Company militia. They're slowing us down a little bit, but we should be okay. Some units there. We've actually managed to break the units on the wall, so that's good. So the Empire Knights just surging forward, and causing a little bit of wavering. Little bit of wavering. It's not good. They're at 2. Why are you so unhappy? Damage sustained, melee contact. What do you mean melee contact? What's melee contact? Is that just being charged? I mean, they can't charge. They were literally in combat with you already. There's lots of wavering. Stop. Uh-oh. There's routing going on. There's lots of wavering. Everyone's route. It's a chain route. Everyone is now running away. That's less than ideal. Meanwhile, the Free Company Militia are... and we've actually got a unit that ran away. Some swordsmen coming back to the fight. Unfortunately, I was kind of hoping on these guys being sort of locked in combat, not chasing down and murdering all of my units who are now fleeing out of the city as fast as they can. Stop dying, you cowards! And there's this Empire captain who's just been... he's got 29 kills. He's just been chopping his way through my infantry. There's nothing really I can do to stop him. This would be fixed if I had Carl, but Carl's a prick, so that probably wouldn't be great. Okay, I probably should have kept these guys back at this point. I mean, these guys should rally, right? I mean, they're fleeing from the city, but they will come back. And the enemy have taken just... I mean, if we have a look at the bar here, we can see that the enemy have 459. I've got 750. I'm winning this battle. I'm winning this fight. It's not... And we've got some engaged here, and they're not very happy either. Basically, my morale is... Hang on. Hang the fuck on. 102... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang... What the fuck? Base value 60. Charging, enemy routing, difficulty modifier. How the tits have you got 102 leadership and I've got 21? I call that... Fine. Okay, so you guys are all running away and now rallying, so we're going to... Right, get back in here, you useless bastards. Honestly, these guys have got so much leadership. And we're taking so much damage. I should have brought these units back here and just opened fire. Maybe even, like, pull back, like, try and draw them in. That probably would have been the sensible option. Instead, they all run. And they won't rally. They'll just flee off the battlefield. They're gone. However, in comes Balthazar for a second charge. Outriders as well. We've managed to just kill the Empire captain. He's now dead. We've still got Edward van der Kral, though. He needs to die. I've thrown in Balthazar because I'm like, I need him. I mean, if nothing else, he's got a lot of weapon strength. Not a lot of melee attack, but it's still better than nothing. So he's got 193 kills, which is not bad. Not bad. The mortar still does have some ammo. Yes, it does. Not as much to shoot at now. I mean, a lot of the enemy units are completely smashed. Look at these. Look at this. I mean, this guy... Okay, you've got a general. They literally just need to hold the line, though. They've got some halberdiers here who are just literally just chopping their way. And yet more of your units. Balthazar is up to 204 kills. So he's been chopping his way through quite nicely. I mean, yeah, he is a wizard. He doesn't have much armour. But he's actually not too bad in combat. I mean, most heroes aren't. You don't want to leave him unsupported. And against enemy heroes, he's going to get his head kicked in. But it's not the worst. And we've actually got some Free Company Militia up on the wall now. So we can shoot down a hail of bullets. And it would be more of a hail if there was more of them up there. But... can't have everything. I mean, just the fact they're just plinking. So hard to find good help these days. Okay, there's significantly less hail of fire now that my mortar shot them as well, but whatever. We just need to finish these guys off. I mean, this is going to be pretty brutal. This has been a bit of a meat grinder. There's bodies everywhere. I do still have some Empire Knights. And we're still trying to chop our way through these halberdiers. Finally running away. Some swordsmen there. These guys are running away as well. And these the Free Company Militia up here are doing fantastic work, just picking them off. We're going to do a little bombardment there. Balthazar just continuing to just wreck face. Excellent. Nice work. To 222 kills. I mean, you can't argue with that, can you? But we're just not... None of our units are particularly happy. And we're getting... Oh, a little charge. Oh, no, what are they doing? I think they want to charge, but they... I'm trying to target the knights because I don't want to get charged by the knights. The knights will sting. I wish I had some... I do have some spears. I should have brought the spearmen over here. Because these knights are now going to charge the swordsmen, and it's not going to go very well for them. Ow. They've got so much armour, and we don't really have any armour piercing. We do have the outriders, but the outriders are out of ammunition, unfortunately, so I just sort of charge them because I'm like, anything will be fine. Just do it. Just try and kill them. If we can kill the knights, I figure maybe we can win the fight. Most of the enemy infantry is dead. So if we could just kill the knights, it'll be fine. And then we can just focus down the general, and everything will be okay. Other than the fact that, obviously, the vast majority of our army has been horribly murdered. But we'll worry about that later. In comes the general. Now, we don't have much to really do. I can debuff him with Curse of Rust. That will actually reduce his armour. But we're just going to have to surround him and just beat him up as best as we can, because there's not much else we can do. The knights are getting wrecked. Look at that. The outriders have run away, though. I don't know how many got away. 8. 231 health. I mean, it's not the worst. Empire Knights fleeing. Some of his units are coming back to fight. I just want to point out the... Okay, it's 309 to 156. So we're going to debuff him. Balthazar's taking a lot of damage, though. But Edward is slowly being ground down. If we can just concentrate on him, more wavering units. This is going to come down to the wire. If only we had those Free Company militia still in reserve. If we had those guys, this could have worked out much better. Free Company militia still on the wall, just picking off units as they try and advance. He is going down. He's going down. Balthazar is okay. We're about equal. Uh-oh, that was a nasty hit. It's a bit difficult to see. We're both in a bush. Uh-oh, we're running away. Where's Balthazar? Balthazar is almost dead. He took a nasty hit. Come on, Balthazar, you got this. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, you died. You died. You died. And my entire army runs for their lives.
Bolster the nation.
What the actual hell?
Let us move. Yes, my lord.
Okay, well, I guess we need a new general. Aggressive, monster hunter. Well, Gustav von Horst. Yeah, sure.
Strengthen the Empire. Praise Sigmar.
Well, that was good. Like, they did not want to run away, did they? And I don't know. I don't think you can, actually. I don't think you'd want to catch up with us. Okay.
I'll ignore that.
They're not even at war with the orcs. Holy crap.
Absolutely
Like,
not.
how the hell did I... Was it just me, or my units just running away all the time? And like, their units were dying to a man.
I will marshal the
What the... Okay. Okay, bit of a setback. Never mind. Let's upgrade Ilhart. And... Castellan Engineer? I guess? Gustav, you do have a freaking amazing beard. So... That's good. They stole my pit fighter. That was my favourite pit fighter.
now.
Probably. I don't know. Well, we lost the Outriders and we lost the Great Sword, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm not salty about that. I'm not salty about that at all. Now, likelihood is they'll probably just leave us alone because I don't think they feel they can take us on, but I could be brutally wrong about this. However, it has left us in a very weakened state. And my guess is They've got. I know they've got another army out there. The Orcs have also got an army, so it's all fun and games. Also, we've lost Balthazar. I mean, he'll come back. Yeah, you are wandering off. I don't know where you're going, but you wherever you're going, stay there. Oh, what an action-packed episode, though, eh? My God. And no salt. No fucking salt at all. Okay, maybe a little bit. Because... Oh, good. There's beastmen. Great. Good. Good. Beastmen. Good. 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 At least they're coming to Altdorf. Okay, let's go and garrison Eelheart for the moment. Do I have Pistoliers? Yeah. I mean, you know, can't hurt, can it? Let's get another Spearman as well. I really hope you don't have any Minotaurs in your army. Let's get the guardhouse. I was feeling pretty good. I was feeling pretty good about the start of this, and it's all gone horribly wrong. No problem. Oh shoot! Do I want to do that, or do I want to save the rally field? We do have the. I mean, that's not going to save us, right? Okay. If I do that, I can get the rally field. That's going to unlock technology and also allow us to recruit crossbowmen, who are going to be the staple of our early game. I mean, these Free Company militia are fine, but they're not crossbows. The Pistoliers will be pretty useful as well. They are quite upkeeping. Well, I mean, they're not bad. They're basically like Free Company militia on horses. It's alright. It's fine. Don't like this. Marienberg have run away. I don't know where to, though. And we are we all with these guys? Yes, we're with the Skull Smashers, and Orcs are quite difficult to deal with early game because they can... I mean, they just smash your swordsman into the ground. So basically, if we have an army full of swordsmen and they have an army full of Orcs, they win. Which means we need units to like try and... Balthazar's very good at dealing with Orcs because he can zap them. When's he back? 4 turns. That's quite a long time. That is quite a long time. Okay, we just need to hold out. 4 turns. Try and get some growth on. Get some upgrades. That's what we're doing. Getting some crossbowmen. Yes, that's good. Hopefully those beastmen will piss off, or maybe... Oh, hello. Oh, you blue one. Oh, you little bastard. Maybe I should have waited a turn. Problem is, you just don't know whether they're just going to keep recruiting a stack of units, and that just makes... You know, I would basically wouldn't be able to take on Marienberg with a stack of... Especially because they've got 2 armies. Wow, lots of... So, what's it? Von Karstein versus Sturland, Avalon versus Zofbar, Ostmark versus Tempelhof, Talabecklin versus Ostland, Talabecklin versus Ostermark, and Goromadny versus Kislev. If these beastmen come near me, I might just kill them just to get rid of them.
To the provinces.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Right, so we're upgrading that quite like that. We could up... I mean, this would give us more money. I mean, it's not a huge amount of money, but it's better than a kick in the teeth. So let's get a cloth. Everyone loves cloth. Everyone likes clothes. Everyone has to wear clothes. Unless you don't like wearing clothes, or you're a witch elf. I feel like a... What's the witch elf city? No, not Karonkar, is it? Garond? I don't think a clothier would do well in the witch elf city. Probably go out of business quite quickly. Marius, hey buddy,
Your
Whistleland.
reach exceeds your grasp, son of Sigmar.
Does it, though?
Leave while you still can.
Really? I just don't have the money to like, bribe them into accepting deals. It's a bit of a problem. Although, on the plus side, at least I'm no longer at war with Marienberg. Well, I am at war with Marienberg, but they don't border me anymore because Luon's taken their friggin' city. So, what was that noise? That sounded like Skarsnik. Skarsnik, what are you up to? What's Skarsnik up to? What's he doing? I don't like it. I heard underway noises, and that made me very nervous.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever.
Hello. A defensive alliance. You are at war with Ostland and Ostermark. Okay. At least someone wants to be my friend. Okay, the Skull Smashers are laying siege to Luon. This could actually go in my favour. If the Skull Smashers take Marienberg, I can take it off them. And Lothir Huss is... Oh, a great migration. Yeah, I want more growth. Growth. I want more growth. So we will accept that. And... Are we in... We are in range, aren't we? Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, I don't know where Skarsnik's gone, but he's not in my territory for the moment. Where's Lothir? Lothir's over there. You can come and...
A time to heal.
Good. Yeah, heal with your big old hammer. You do that.
What? Yes, my lord.
Okay, Helmgart is going to get defences. And we have research available. So we can get state troop musicians. That's more speed, more leadership. I mean, considering how readily my units seem to run away, I think I might get state troop standards. As regiments gain renown, their standards become talismans that are just as important as their sword arms. 8 turns. 8 turns for research. Luther's like got no health. He is... He did. I don't... How much damage did you take, Luon? That's what I want to know. I mean, the orcs wouldn't lay siege to them unless they thought they could take them. So, unless Luon's got some reinforcements, the Greenskins will eventually, theoretically, maybe, win. Okay, let's see what happens. I would like to have Balthazar back before I attack anyone. I felt that's put a bit of a block on my expansion plans. I figured take Marienberg, deal with the Greenskins. Might be tricky, probably be fine. Turns out it wasn't fine. Well, there goes that plan. But at least that's the orcs dealt with. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Although there is a Marienberg army around here somewhere, I believe, and I don't know what it's up to. Oh, there he is. Found him. Foolish vainglory. I think war fervor, more leadership. Okay, can we, if we go like here... Am I still in range at that point? I think I am. If I, like, do a little ambush, it might mean Edward van der Kral over here, this knobhead with this stupid, look at his stupid hat, will come and attack Helmgart, we reinforce, and they're in a lot of trouble. I like that plan. That is a good plan. Could go for more farm growth. We don't need the farm. We could get rid of it. Kind of tempted to do that. Although I think I need walls everywhere. Walls are key. Eelheart, though, is actually probably in not necessarily a bad place. In fact, we're fairly secure. And now that Luon's taken Marienberg, Skarsnik looks... I don't know what I think Skarsnik's moving after the dwarves in the mountains. So that's going to keep him busy for a little while. Let's see if we can catch this guy. We might actually get a great cannon. Could actually be really useful. Okay, let's see if we can catch him. I mean, hopefully he'll come and attack Helmgart. I mean, it's an undefended city. His army's pretty beaten up, but I think he might try it. Oh, hello. Told you the beastmen would be here, didn't I? They start down in Astilia, but they literally make a beeline for you. Hello, hello, hello. No? No, you're just doing a little bit of light raiding. Okay. But you didn't spot us. You didn't spot us. Now, we can obviously confederate with the other Empire factions, but from experience, more often than not, they don't want to. Not unless they're, like, literally on their last legs, anyway.
So?
Okay, Balthazar's ready. And Winds of Pain. Winds of Magic starting amount. Okay, good. That works for us. Yes, you're raiding. I know. Yes. We're going to just switch you out for...
Do not waste my potential.
Well, try not to get horribly murdered then. Let's go for more replenishment. And we are going to go and deal with these guys. Hello. Wow, Khazrak actually wants to fight us. Alright. Now, although our Outriders might be dead, unfortunately, we do still have Pistoliers. Which, I mean, yeah, they're not as good as Outriders, but in some ways, they're actually a little bit better because they can fire on the move and have 360 missile fire. So these Minotaurs, as they come charging towards them, they're going to charge out. Ooh, got one. And then we're going to run away. And keep firing. Because obviously Minotaurs, you don't want to fight Minotaurs in melee combat because they are mean, I think, is probably the best way to describe them. Really, really mean. Super mean. So we're going to just riddle them with bullets as they try and charge us. They don't have much armour. They're quite quick, though, at a speed of 56. But fortunately, our Pistoliers are a speed of 90, so we can easily keep out of the way of them as they come charging over the hill into yet more bullet fire. So we're going to lure them into range of our Free Company militia. And that's not going to end very well for them. And the rest of the Beastman army is advancing. But these Minotaurs have really been sort of like just taunted out of position. Now charge towards the Free Company. Right, there we go. A nice little crossfire there. Picked to pieces. They aren't actually going to get into melee combat, though. Just about. They managed to gore one guy. One guy lost his arm. The other guy was okay. And there we go. They're dead. Just pick them off. That last one, make sure he doesn't come back, because they have a nasty habit of doing that. And frankly, I don't trust the leadership in this game. These guys, he's got 14 health. He isn't shattered yet. I have to literally wipe him out to break him. Or make sure he didn't come back. Anyway. Got some Ungor. I mean, now this army is basically Ungor, which is... they're rubbish. So we're just going to pick these units apart. That's going to be fine. The rest of them are charging ahead. We're going to do a little Gehenna's Golden Hounds here. Just to pick off this Gore herd. Worked out quite well. Bit of fire over on that flank. Then we're going to charge. Lothir is back, of course. So we're going to get him into combat with Khazrak. Take him out. Khazrak's quite a nasty customer. So we don't want to leave him to hack his way. But it looks like he's making for some of the Free Company militia. And Lothir's going to have to chase after him. But we're going to actually move these guys away and use these spears. Because the spears are a lot worse than the Free Company militia. So, I mean, I'll probably get rid of them at some point. So we're going to get Lothir in here. Running in with his hammer. Hello, boff. Good strong hit there. Yeah, looks like Lothir has the upper hand. Most of the Beastman army now running away. We've got still some Gore Herd fighting here, but they're not going to last very long. Yep, they're going to break and run. Off they go. It's more like it. And Khazrak's running away as well. Just pick off these last few Ungor. Let's try and do as much damage as we can to Khazrak, because we do have a real issue with killing enemy characters at the moment. And the less health he has, the better. That was pretty textbook. I quite like that. Okay, let's take the replenishments. Khazrak's going to run away. As is... Okay. Yeah, you're pretty dead. Balthazar is going to get, I think, maybe Inspiring Presence to try and just... Oh, I don't know. Minus 60 armor, though. That could really help. Let's go for Inspiring Presence.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
And you...
Never. By the comet.
Right, let's deal with both. Let's deal with Khazrak. Kill him. Execute.
It is best to move.
Beast Scourge. Yes, and he's an entertainer. Oh, he's got an entertainer. Oh, that's nice. And a camp follower. And a fireball. That's actually really useful. That's actually really useful. So we can throw fireballs at people now. Good. And I'm tempted to give him a warhorse, but I feel like minus 60 armor makes things a lot easier to kill. And although we're going to upset... Oh, there's another army. Oh, it's Goros. It's bloody Morty. What's he got? Talisman of Preservation. Okay, sure. Those going to upset Bastogne a little bit. I don't really care. I'm gonna kill Edward. And if we might have a chance of actually taking his great cannon, which could be really nice. I don't think we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so as long as you've got a space in your army, you have a chance to capture their artillery. So if we can wipe the crew out, I think we might get the chance of taking the great cannon, which would be really, really useful. So this is definitely... I mean, this shouldn't be a difficult fight. It should be fairly straightforward. But I do want to try and grab that great cannon if we can. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode of my The Empire campaign.